Yeah, so I kind of need to fight a Scrave. Well, the other thing I could look at is...
I'll give it everything I've got.
And I probably need a lot more iron if I want to make, like, Scrave armor, for example. Might actually have, like, the rest of the parts, though. I got the rest of the parts in spades, except for dulled scales. The dulled scales are rough. Oh. Let's see. Let's see. So I guess I do have to hunt and kill the Charog. What's the current best chain blade that I can make? 90, 105. I already have the quill blades, but I gotta get 2 broken tusks and iron ore. It's a bit rough. Defender's bad. Shrike blades. Oh, I have the Shrike blades. Oh. I guess all I needed is some iron to upgrade that even further. I might do that then. Because, yeah, Scrave blades would be nice, but they're going to require some serious materials to farm. Okay. Let's see if I open the loot boxes. Absolutely. Okay. I guess I'm going to queue us up against a Scrave, seeing as nobody seems to be giving input past that point. I'll just go see if I can get some more iron before we fight him, because... Yeah, if we're going to be fighting the Charog, I want something a little bit faster, maybe, and the ability to like, pull myself around should help a lot. Unfortunately, mining kind of sucks in this game. I don't know, I never felt like I was really a lack for mining resources in Monster Hunter, but this one I feel like getting iron is kind of a pain in the ass. Like, a gathering mission would be cool. I think it'd actually be really cool if there was just, like, a gathering map, and you had kind of, like, weak versions of behemoths show up occasionally. Maybe? I don't know. I do gotta give them credit for one thing. It's really nice that I don't have to compete with other players for resources. If you ever, like, notice me running for a mining node with somebody else, there's, like, no competition. Yeah, see, this is part of the reason why it sucks. I just only got 2 iron, and I need 5 just for 1 upgrade. I guess once you max stuff out, it's not so bad. Like, if you have to go farm a critter for, like, a low drop rate thing. I guess also if I wasn't making the Defender set, this wouldn't be so bad. But the Defender set is hella bad. See, will this be free to play soon? Not soon, that's for certain. I mean, we've got at least half a year, probably, before this game goes, truly free to play. And even then, it might be, like, a fair bit longer. You gotta remember, it only became publicly, like, purchasable a couple days ago-ish, or at least publicly playable. Prior, it was just kind of a closed beta that they wouldn't, or a closed alpha that they wouldn't tell anybody about. Well, you just got kind of... That was funny. Hello! Up. That was weird. I didn't hit. All I did was, stood. That was odd stuff. I tripped him already. I guess maybe he's not so hard to hit while he's flying after all. Sometimes it feels like the hitbox on that is a little bit longer. Ah, balls. Feels like, the hitbox on his, like, claw sweep is a little bit worse. I think it's because of the feathers. things just got really fast. I'm just gonna stay away from this for a moment. Oh, I did roll through that. Awesome. Yeah, when he freaks out and goes like turbo mode because of lag correction, it gets real scary. I feel like if the game like lags real bad on you, it should almost make you maybe not have iframes but reduce your damage. But I guess you'd probably really get some interesting like cheating tactics. Well, that just sucks. I'm gonna go chug some vent juices. I don't like chugging all of the vent juices, but it's either that or I push up the danger meter. Damn it! Keep in mind, I didn't even remember soloing the Drask. So here's the thing. I soloed the Drask the night before D&D. Sundays are effectively kind of like hell day for me. I really love D&D. It's super fun. I absolutely adore playing with my playing like my D&D campaign with my friends. But it is just the most stressful, tiring, exhausting thing ever, and it totally just mushes my brain after the fact. It is impossible for me to remember shit that happened any more or less the night before D&D, because that is just such a like a lengthy experience. Come on! Alright. Guess there goes my first potion. I was not... I feel like the aiming on his stupid ice path has nothing to do with his wing. He's just like, I'm gonna swing my wing and then ice comes out of nowhere. Makes it really hard to dodge. Because the Shrike, I feel like the Shrike has really good tells on all of its moves, and I think the Scrave is a little bit more unfinished. Whoa! Did we cancel him out of, we temporarily canceled him out of Rage mode. That was unexpected. I was not aware that that was a thing. Oh. Feel like this game needs traps. Yeah, traps would be wonderful. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Well, sorry. I was gonna help and then I got stuck in the reload animation. There we go. I don't pull that off as much as I'd like to. Oh, and he's gone. Yeah. This is actually going kind of smoothly. I've used one of my healing potions so far, but that's not so bad. I gotta find a little bit more iron though. I need 2 more to upgrade my Shrike glaives or whatever they're called. Iron. Iron. Where's some iron? Let's see. Iron? Nope, that's a vent. Fortunately, QB, I think, is off fighting the thing by itself. He'll be fine, as long as I don't get frozen here. let's see. So after this D&D campaign, do one without a story. It's fun to see what the players come up with. I can't do that. So that works normally if you're doing like a regular D&D campaign. Ow. I was greedy. So the main reason why I can't do that sort of thing is because almost all of my campaign is handmade. Whoops. You know, I make all of this stuff visually. A freeform campaign, like... Oh, this is my favorite. I mean, surprisingly okay, but that's it. But yeah, the main issue is, like, ultimately, I would have to pre-make an entire world to have, like, a freeform, like, D&D campaign. There's no way I could ever conceivably do that. If somebody wants to make a giant world for, you know, my players to explore, for me, do all the art asset work, I'm 100% down with that. But nobody is ever gonna just straight up send me, like, an entire fully designed world. And I'm dead. Oh, that got bad. Because, yeah, when I'm, like, the stuff that I make, Ow. Ah, shit. Can't dodge for a bit, either. Well, I guess I'll just shoot it in the butt. Okay, something happened there. That's gonna go bad. Nope, never mind. Now, those chain whips are great. Talk to a friend DM who get you a copy of the world he's created. See, you don't get it though. I don't want just the world. I'm gonna go down again already. Wow, that sucks. I just popped the healing, but I got the double thing. See, the problem is, like, I have super high standards. Like, if you haven't seen my D&D campaign already, go check out what I mean, because, like, those maps are, like, handmade and custom. You can't just, like, give me a pen and paper thing or, like, you know, kind of the idea of a world and say this is good enough, because it's not. I need, like, maps, I need locations, I need NPC tokens, and, like, technically a lot of that stuff you can buy as part of, like, a module or something. But I don't want to play somebody else's module. I mean, wow. That was the fastest Scrave kill I've ever seen. That is ridiculous. I feel like I'm just kind of complaining here, but, like, there's some very specific reasons why, like, what I do only will only ever work if I'm, like, specifically at the helm, and anybody else trying to, like, kind of work as a stand-in, just, it would fall flat and be really boring. Because, like, the other problem with, like, freeform is you can't... Like, if I did it like Adventure Time, where it just is, like, audio-only podcast, I think it would actually work really well. And, honestly, I could switch to fully improv for that. But it wouldn't be the same. Commons across the board, that sucks. I like the idea of the style cores, but they're kind of dull. It's just like, yep, you get some die fragments. I'm like, I don't even care. Just have that be, like, a droppable resource occasionally. Oh, hey, Diesel. I didn't even notice you there. Oh. Let's see, what did you say? 80 bucks to play this. Yeah, it's a bit painful. Oh, right, I killed 3 Scraves. There we go. Okay. Let's hope we get the that cracked beak I'm looking for. Because if I can... I think it was supposed to be common, but I don't know if I believe it. Unfortunately, this is probably going to have some pretty mediocre drops. And the answer is... Nope, Nasher Trace. Can I just get one of these, like, monster drops? Can we fight, like, an iron golem that just dumps, like, 100 iron on me? That'd be awesome. But yeah, Diesel, this game is going cheaper. Oh, wait, I've got another core? Oh, probably... Oh, wait, no, that was Nasher stuff. Maybe I missed it. Okay. The price will be dropping, and then it'll be... No, this is Rogue Drask. Okay. The price will be dropping and then going free to play eventually. So it's not actually 80 bucks to play this. It's just 80 bucks to play right now. I apparently have not opened any of these in quite some time. Let's see. Tabletop Sim has a bunch of Steam Workshop D&D assets. Yeah, but again, it would look like ass. Like... Effectively, that would, so telling me to use pre-made assets from, like, other people, it would be like, what would a good example be? Wait, who am I turning this into? I have no idea. It'd be like, having, like, a really, really nice car, and then giving somebody, like, a beater, and being like, yeah, it's the same thing, right? And it's like, no, it's not. It really is not. Like, I'm just not going to do that campaign, and it's kind of pointless trying to convince me to do it otherwise. The Ori is pretty pleased with your work. Lysandria asked me to make sure you get these elixirs. She promised there's more where that came from, so be sure to check with her frequently.
See you around.
Because, yeah, I use all of my assets in Roll20, and they look nice and stylistically consistent, and I don't have to worry about, like, oh shit, this art pack doesn't have any of this, like, homebrew monster that it totally just came up with on the spot. Because, like, half the stuff that I include in my campaigns are actually completely made up. Which is super fun. Still need more iron. What about my hammer? Can I... Nope, Scrave needs Shattered Beak, so we gotta find another one. Wander's an art snob. Hell yeah, I'm an art snob. You be... if you're an artist, you're gonna be an art snob. It's just, it's inevitable.
May we speak?
Hello? Oh. Take your data collector against rogue Charogs. Oh, I've got to go fight more of these. Good stuff. So, rogue Drasks. And just 3 regular quill shots. So there's that. Okay. I believe we can do the Fired Lizard. You mean the Charog? We probably could actually do the Charog, if that's what you mean. Yeah, let's go fight a Charog. I need to do one. Maybe everybody else needs to, too. Or we lose and... Oh. No, let's do one more Scrave. We'll do one more Scrave, and then we'll do the Charog, because all I need... I either upgrade my hammer one more time, or I upgrade my, upgrade my hammer one more time, or my, my glaives. Both would, work so much better. And also, you guys kill the, Scraves really fast, and so I may or may not be, using and abusing that fact. But yeah, resource golems for this game would be amazing. Like, imagine if there was a behemoth that really is just like this giant rock monster. Because, like, it's a behemoth, all intents and purposes, but on top of dropping, you know, standard behemoth stuff, it also just drops, like, a ton of iron for you, so you don't just have to go mining all the time for it. Oh yeah, try and break the beak. Oh, that's a good point. We have to break the face. I always go for the tail feathers. Alright, yeah, I'll put myself in harm's way. I mean, seeing as how we killed the Scrave pretty fast, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Also gotta find 2 iron. Let me know if you guys see any, because I will gladly mine the shit out of that. I think there might be some around the corner. Seems like they already found it. Okay, good. There's the iron. Looks like we've got 2 sets. Cool. And I'm going to hold off on working on the Defender set. I think what I might do is just go fight Rogue Nashers and go mining for a while. Off camera. Off stream, like, later tonight. Because I think that would be a good way of not having to worry about just farming Nashers forever on camera. Nice part is eventually we'll be able to just kind of insta-kill regular Nashers. And then we can farm the shit out of them for scales. Let's see, do we have anything else immediately around here? I just gotta check. Yeah, no lava pots. Nothing useful. We should go help. Scraves are kind of pain suck. Oh, and Kitty Chan's getting wrecked. Yeah, let's get in here. And Kitty Chan is already down. Scrave does not mess around. Oh. Game crashed. Oh, that's bad. That's definitely something this game needs to fix. Its netcode and stability is kind of bad. I feel like I feel like if your game crashes, your character should just become. Honestly, I think your character should. Oh right, I gotta go for the face. That's not something I want to go for. That clipped me? It did. Okay. Like, it should probably really just reset your character to the starting position, and that's it. Ah, shit, that's everybody. Thank you! Thank you, Fall. Okay, so how do we break this? Ow. 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 Okay, don't move. I gotta face smash to get in here. What? Whoa! Oh, that was your escape mechanism. I was really curious about that. I thought for a moment you'd I thought for a moment you'd like gotten knocked sky high there, but I was wrong. Okay, I gotta reload. I'm out of juice. It's actually kind of fun just running by and just smacking this thing in the face. I do wish that breaking parts off the monster would actually like change their pattern in some way. Like, I feel like if you break this guy's beak, in whenever he'd like try and roar, he should actually oh. Well, that went poorly. Thank you. Like, I don't know. I feel like breaking parts off of monsters should really like do something more than just like make them give me more resources. I don't know what it would be. And it would have to be, like, super situational. It just would feel so much cooler if, it'd feel so much cooler if it would, like, have a noticeable effect on, like, how they work. It's a lot of programming I'm asking for. Yeah, but, like, it's a major game feature that you're breaking these parts off to begin with. And it would make fighting these guys just feel that much more satisfying. There we go. Oh, you're just waiting in town now. That sucks. I wonder if I can do... Shoot. I wonder if I could invite people mid-run. Because that would be cool. Would work rather well, too. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. That chain whip trip is so satisfying. I'll have to go back to the chain whip here. Oh, hi. Maybe I'll make like a... Maybe not a Charog one. Maybe I'll make the Embermane chain whip. Oh. Uh-oh. Because, yeah, it looks like the fire effect might be kind of good. It looks like they're setting the dude on fire. Unfortunately, it's like a very minor visual effect. But yeah, the ability to stun this guy out of his flights would actually be super helpful. Wow, that worked out really well. Awesome. Yeah, make it so it does a separate sound. I mean, personally, I think the best way to handle, say, the beak being broken is whenever it, like, does that, like, lengthy screech. Whenever it does, like, the lengthy screech, it actually just gets stunned instead. I think that would be a totally valid way of handling it. Yep. But, managed to avoid problems. Ow. Well, I'm dead. Okay. Gnasher, Rogue Gnasher, Gnasher, Ragetail Gnasher, Quill, Deadeye Quill, Rogue Shrike, Scrave, Rogue Charog, Charog, Rogue Embermane, Stormclaw, Shroud, and one or two others you don't know. I get Pangor was one of them. Was it Pangor? Pangar? Pangea? It's one or the other, I don't know. I'd love to see a monster list. I'll look it up at the end of the video. Spin to win. Nope, spin to not win. The fuck? This is like kind of... He is just frost-locking the shit out of us. That got bad. Here, you got him. Cool. I'm gonna see if I can distract him here. Good times. This is actually probably one of the most effective Scrave fights I've ever done. I have no idea if we've broken his beak, though. His face is durable. Then again, he hasn't even, like, left, has he? That sucks. He was berserked a couple of times, but yeah, he hasn't escaped, which is really worrying. You must fight Pangea. Yeah, see that screech. if like his beak was broken and he did that screech, he'd like cough or sputter or something and it would give him an opening instead. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, I think we needed the cat for this one. Oh! That was his beak. Holy shit, the flood warning gets more and more apocalyptic as we go along here. That was one durable-ass beak, though. Ow. Yep. That hurt. I mean, the other thing would be, maybe breaking a part off should introduce, like, a like, substantial weak point to the creature. Like, for example, say we've beaten its beak off, or you cut the tail off or whatever, you've got a stump. If you keep hitting that stump, maybe it makes the creature bleed more and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of... like, easy examples of, those bushes do not mess around, collision-wise. Like, say if we keep hitting this thing in the face, I feel like the face should get, like, more messed up every single time, we hit it, once we've broken that beak off. Because, like, imagine if you're, like, if you yourself are wounded, and somebody keeps punching you in your wound, shit would, Eek, that's scary. Like, shit would hurt. Like, I would totally take the trade-off of killing a thing faster if I put it into berserk mode more often. Like, that actually, that seems totally valid to me. As, like, a thing that you can do. But I also feel like, there should be a couple of weak points that, like, actively lock them out of some kind of animation. Like, for example, with the Shrike here, say you can, like, really cut off the tail feathers, and it, like, just messes them up so they can't fly. That would feel so much better. Whoa! Hi. That didn't work. Or, like, you injure, like, a front paw, so it can't do charges as well. And can't, it can't charge as often. And whenever it tries to, like, you know, it can't charge as often, and, like, it can't, like, swing its paw at you. Because, like, some of this stuff wouldn't actually require that much extra programming. Just maybe a little bit of extra animation. On top of it all. This is a very slow fight, though I guess we don't have to be careful around the face anymore. I think I missed. I'm getting better with this, though. I don't know. I just feel like I feel like these boss fights are super cool and like really well handled, but I never feel like I've really done much to them apart from like maybe gathered some resources. I guess I know with Charog you can bust the vents off of him. Well, that was arguably not worth it. I'm getting out of here. Bye. Fall. You guys want to retreat for a second? We should probably bring the Scrave back to the center. Because, like, right now you guys are... Right now we're kind of in a really bad location. Up against the trees and the cliff. Yep. How about the Slayers have breakable parts so the monsters can mess me up? I mean, See, we are killable, though. Technically, you're correct that, like, players should also have that sort of thing, but, like, I get bleeding effects, I get, frozen, I get stunned and, like, knocked around by enemy attacks. Like, that does kind of exist, sort of. The rate of success at which Fall manages to pull that off is kind of astounding, honestly. This thing's looking like it's having a bad day. Ah, God damn it. He's inside his butt. Don't... No. What the fuck? Okay. Do you get him? You got him. Awesome. Unfortunately, this danger meter is going up. We're not even playing that badly, but it is just rising. Oh, it's okay. I've got my self-revive. Environment damage would be great, too. Yeah, oh yeah. I feel like, currently, it annoys me, oh, shit. He is really limping now. Damn it. It really annoys me that, like, we have all these trees all over the place, and we can't, like, Toro a creature through it. And I feel like that should actually be kind of a double-edged sword. Like, I feel like, stuff like the Charog, for example, should absolutely be able to set shit on fire. And, mess me up as a result. Like, he already kind of has, like, the ability to set things on fire. I don't think I've ever seen a Scrave, like, limp like this. Like, this Scrave is very clearly wounded, which is new to me. I thought for a second it's like, oh, nope, you took too long. I mean, technically we are at maximum danger, which is worrying. And there goes Fall. Shit. I assume Fall does not have a healing item. Okay, just don't go down, QB. I've got a self-revive. Yeah, I wonder if, missions scale based on the number of players, but if you have, like, a lever or a disconnect, it doesn't... Oh, danger reduced. Alright, there it goes. Well, let's pick up Fall. Awesome! It should adjust. It just doesn't feel like it, because, like, as far as I can tell, this is a pretty good team setup. Like, I think both Fall and QB have better equipment than I do. Or pretty close, too. And, this is super long. Does that mean? No, that was probably a QB. Should probably not run parallel to him. That never goes well. Like, looking around for some iron, and I'm like, wait a second, that's a terrible idea. That got it. Alright. Oh, I'm out of juice. I'm out of juice, and he's so close. Balls. Whatever, we're fine. Yeah, we should be pretty golden for killing this guy. This is probably his last berserk phase. Unfortunately, we're kind of in a bad way health-wise, because we're still tanking some hits here and there. I'm staying pretty good, but I'm down to my last potion. I'm also getting a hell of a lot better at noticing this guy's like random swings and patterns. It's the like kind of incidental hits that get me. God, I rolled. Okay, I am out of juice. I wonder, does my stamina come back faster? Yeah, it looks like my stamina comes back faster if I don't have my weapon out. I could actually be completely wrong. Because he's dead, thank God. That took forever. They also, I really hope they do actually model like a broken beak model for this guy. Okay, did we get the, No, we did not. What? We broke his face! We broke his face! But apparently we didn't break his beak. Hey, I was the damage dealer. I don't think I've actually won that before. At least for a while. That's okay. I mean, I'll live without the beak. I might... It's not that I might. I will be switching to the, Shrike blades, for at least a little while. Because, if we're fighting a Charog... yeah, you were needed. You were needed. I'll get you back in, as soon as we're out of this menu. But yeah, the Shrike blades should make, the Charog a little bit easier. Either that or I just stick with hammer time, because I think I got his plan down a little bit better. I don't know. I might just go hammer. I love my hammer. My hammer feels good. Oh, one way or another. Oh. And Kitty-chan is already in the party. Just... That's weird. I guess there's the small chance we'll get the beak with the Aether Core. I don't think so, though. Yeah, no, just Ice Shard and a couple other things. Not what I'm looking for. Everything else good? Everything else is good. Yeah, unless the beak was added to my inventory at like a weird arbitrary time. I'll go check that and then we'll go talk to this guy, because he might take valuable resources from me. Let's see. So is it worth getting this game now? No. It is not worth getting the Founders Edition. The $80 version is... Unless you have a friend that you want to give a key to, then it's worth it. But I would not actually recommend anybody buy this game for at least a week and a half, because the price is going to drop almost immediately, which feels really weird. But yeah, technically, if you do have a friend that you want to invite along, then it becomes worth it getting it now. If that makes sense. I don't know.
Good to see you.
Okay, Virtue of Maps. A surprising bounty considering the chilly climes in which you are hunting. Don't look at me like that. I realize you are hunting behemoths, and not just fruit, but I do appreciate it. You have given me a great deal to go on, Slayer. I'd almost begun to believe such stories were myths, but one way or another, there's still research to be done. And this marker shows you're a captain to be reckoned with, and a friend to the Ori. I am confused. I got a cartographer's marker. Oh, that means I finished his quest line, so I can... It's probably a flare?